concern with this one is that I see so much, it took so much momentum for it to get to this level that I don't know if the first tap is going to be the best one to take. It seems like it's a little risky, but we can definitely tell by the behavior of the market, it was trying, it was very distinct about getting to this level. It rushed up to this level. We're very overextended. Okay. We want to see, like, does it look like it's going to slow down at all, or does it look like it's going to keep going, and do we need to wait more for like a breakdown?
Order filled.
Order filled.
Alright, there's our stop. Bit of a risky one. This is probably a loser. I think we need to wait for it to break down more.
Stop filled.
So loud. Alright, so we're gonna let it kind of break down. I kind of thought that might be the case. I'm like, it took a lot for us to get here. It wouldn't be that crazy that we need to wait for the brakes to pump a little bit more. Alright, so let's wait. I want very clear signals, but this is definitely the area that I'm interested in. Alright, so I wanna see it kind of break down a little bit and then push back up to retest. And once we get a retest where all my signals look good and congruent, then we take it. Alright, so we're watching, we're waiting for the signals, for everything to line up beautifully. We don't want to look at it and question it at all. We want it to just look perfect, the way that it should. And we're slowing down a little bit, so that's good. And I like that we do have a fair value gap right here. So I'll look to see the fair value gap get pulled into, move back up, and then hopefully we'll get our signals at some point after that. So earlier we did a quick snap. We did not pull back 78% into that previous fair value gap earlier. The market just took it very quickly. Alright, that's more than 78%. Alright, let's see where the body closes. 27 seconds left on this candle. This is a very significant, okay, so let's fucking go on. God damn it. Oh, clearly the area was right. Clearly. Alright, there is a pretty big 15-minute imbalance, so maybe we pop back up when we get another opportunity to take it. back down, but that's good. That's kind of what we needed. Move up, pull back, move up, pull back, move up, a big drop, and looks like one that creates a very beautiful bearish imbalance right in our key area, which is nice. So it's going to be about timing. Alright, so looking for a pullback at least to 20,086. And if we do get a pullback, to that level before reaching down into the 15-minute imbalance, that would be great. That'd be good additional confluence for us to anticipate for moving back down to the downside. Alright, good. So we know exactly what we're looking for. Alright, we're approaching the level, approaching. This looks like this could be a good entry, but I need it to look perfect if I'm going to take it. Yeah, definitely the mistake that I made was I should have waited for at least some signal to just confirm a breakdown at that area. And there was definitely kind of like a small double top made on the 30-second chart. And that would have been perfect to take it. That would have made more sense than my initial entry. You can see it on the 1 minute as well. It's not as clear, but you can definitely see it. It looks like this move is, it's looking like it's gonna run this swing on the bottom here, this swing low. I'm hoping though that we get one more pullback up to the top and just tap this level one more time before completely moving down. We do have a doji. Wow. What a perfect move. Wow. Wow. Fuck. Man, I knew that was the fucking level. Who knew it was gonna go this fucking crazy though? It makes sense though, because there's nothing in the way. So now we're running into this imbalance. Wow. God. What a sweet move that would have been. My stop was, we're 5 points off at the stop. Wow, yeah, if I trusted fair value gap entries more, I would have taken that. The pull back into the imbalance, but I don't. Oh God, what an incredible move though. Alright, well, these areas are typically revisited, so I'm gonna hang tight and wait to see if we get a pullback back to the key area that I want to short from, and we'll take one more chance. But if the market is done with that area for now and we just continue to move down, then I do have 2 levels at the bottom that I'm interested in taking it back up from, so we'll just wait, watch, and see. God, what an incredible move. Boy, alright, we got another bearish fair value gap created here. It's interesting how those are stacking. God, I hate that I missed that that top level. I hate that that didn't work out, because that was the one. Alright, let's be sharp here. Yeah, it's a little late, but I think it's
Order
just
filled.
ready to go. What's the stop?
Order filled.
Alright, we're gonna protect it early.
Order filled.
Stop filled.
Alright, I canceled the other one because I didn't like the way that was looking. Alright, let's hang tight for a minute. Alright, let's try to be patient. We ran the first candle that created that fair value gap. Four seconds left on the 1 minute candle. Doji. Hold on, hold on. $15, $14, 10 seconds left on the 1 minute candle. Two seconds. Is that another doji? It's like we're like right there. We want it now.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Alright. Early break even stop. Early to be placed. Like we have a limit order down there. Okay. We have VWAP right here. Testing VWAP. Testing VWAP. It's a very early break even. Could very likely get hit. Let's give it time. Just be patient. And we could just pounce right up too because we have that imbalance right there. But I'm gonna go ahead and trust the trade because I like the key level that we're at. I like the price action that I'm seeing. Alright, I got the trades set up for 3-1 on both Apex and Top Step. Alright, let's see if we can move down. Alright, also what I want to be looking at too is 19949 is kind of, if we do move down, 19949 is also a likely level, as well as even the swing at 19894 if we are able to make it down. And then we're sandwiched in between a bullish fair value gap and a bearish fair value gap, kind of annoying. But we have a break even, so let's just leave the trade alone and let it do what it's gonna do.
Order filled.
Stop filled.
Alright, our stop is filled. Do we want to take it again? Is the question.
Order filled.
Ah!
Order filled.
Sheesh. Oh my god. Alright, where was our let me get my level again. 1994975. Do I want to go lower? 49. Do we want to aim for there? The swing is all the way down at 19894.
Stop filled.
All right. I'm pretty sure we got more out of that than even intended. I'll look in a second. I'm still in this top step trade here. Alright, so the swing on the 15-minute is at 1989425. Alright. Alright, I got my stop right at the top of this candle here, so if we don't push down, I'm locked in, and if we do, then run it. Doji. Let's see if the downside can take it. Let's see if we can take it. No.
Order filled.
Alright, so that one's done. I hope I... Oh, that's because my entry was so much more worse on that one. Okay, so basically what happened was I have three key levels marked to take bearish orders for today. And the final one, I have certain rules too for when I like see this. It makes it tricky though, but I have certain rules, right? So it kind of depends on market structure and momentum and things like that, but I waited for New York's level, which was the highest bearish, it's the deepest bearish level that I had marked on my chart. Typically I want to take the deepest one, but sometimes the secondary, more shallow level looks okay too, but I wanted to wait for that one today. Waited for it, and unfortunately my stop just didn't survive it, and then the market plummeted from that level just like I expected it to. So then we hit my second bearish level, and I wasn't crazy about the way the signals looked, and I don't like always taking entries from fair value gap, so I skipped that one. We moved down, we ran the swing low, and then we pulled back, and we hit the third bearish level that I have marked, but it didn't look like deep enough. So I was very cautious about that one. It didn't look like the pullback was deep enough into the fair value gap that was created around the third bearish level that I have marked. So then it's a whole damn story today. So then the market pulled back to that third bearish level again, and it ran the top candle that started the formation of the fair value gap for the three candles that made the fair value gap. And when it ran that level though, the 30-second chart was very overbought at that point. So, and the 1 minute wasn't quite there, but that makes sense because the market was moving fast, and that's just how indicators work. So I use it as a guide. But you got to just kind of know how to look at it and read it. Anyways, so we were overbought. So I got in at that level once we were overbought on the 30-second chart. So yeah, so that's why I got in that, and I played around with my take profit because I gotta look to see like what the actual entry was versus like where I got out at. But I think I'm just gonna have to look at the numbers. I gotta pull the report. So now we're back at that level again. I hate that there's like 3 of these levels, because it's like I think we're done with like, the 20090 area. I think we're probably done with like the 20057 area. It looks like we're just kind of playing off of this level now, but I just don't know. It just looks, it doesn't look as perfect as I like for it to look. It looks a little bit iffy, even though it'll probably perform from here. But the last one hit the 50% 50% of the range that I have marked too. So it would be a good spot for it to perhaps bounce and maybe move up to another level. I don't know. So I think if I would take any of these levels to short again, I would just need it to look absolutely perfect, because these are the days that are confusing when you have too many levels in the same area that the market could be reaching for, and it could be making the same move. So I don't know. I'd probably want, out of levels 1, 2, and 3, with 1 being the most shallow, 2 being in the middle, 3 being the deepest, I would probably want to take it at least from number 2. So that's just what I'm thinking. But this right now, this looks good for a short too. I just don't like the degree of like risk that I feel like is associated with it, just because it's just not setting up perfectly, and we already made a move from this spot. All right, well, I think I'm gonna pause for the day, and I think, you know, if I take anything else, it just needs to be a deeper level, or we need to completely break down, and then I would take a long, probably targeting the 50% of the range as an exit point. So I think that's going to be it for now.